All right, testing. Whoa. Hello down there. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. So apparently, I've somehow finagled my way onto the Too Faced PR list, which is very good for me and also very good for you. It's very good for me because I get to get the Too Faced videos out before other people, but not this one because this one's been out for a year. But I do get to, hopefully I'll get to try like their holiday releases and all of that before their launch so that I can get that information to you. And also it's really good for the channel to be able to get things before everybody else so that my video is the one that people want to watch and not the one that's a month later that I usually make. This is the Born This Way concealer. They did send all of the shades. If you do know, I am currently gone. This is Jen in the past talking. I'm currently gone, but I just got this in the mail yesterday, so I wanted to at least try it and show Too Faced that I am thankful that they sent it. That doesn't mean they get a pass if it's terrible, but I did want to put the effort in to make this video. So like I haven't done ingredient analysis and all that stuff, but we're just gonna try it today. We're gonna do a wear test and I'll give you some first impressions. So if that sounds good, hang tight. We're getting into it right now. One thing that's really good about getting high-end products to review is that they're very pricey. This is a $28 concealer, and that is not something to sneeze at. That is a lot of money for a concealer. So if you're gonna invest $28 in a concealer, you wanna know that it's gonna work for you. Just a little bit about me. I do have normal skin. I don't have particularly oily or dry under eyes. I do have some fine lines underneath my eyes that sometimes the concealer will set in and crack up. I also have some patches around my nose that tend to get a little dry. The only thing I ever really try to conceal is my under eyes. I don't really do the whole brightening forehead thing or the chin thing or the contouring thing. Maybe we'll try to contour with this stuff. I don't know. We'll have to see. But before we do that, we need to shade match. So let's go ahead and zoom in and we're going to go ahead and shade match. Let's do it. One thing that kind of stinks about this is that everything is kind of offset from the packaging a little bit. So I think I'm gonna have to tear off this paper part because it's really not, it's gonna be very difficult to get the concealers out if the packaging is, here we go. Oh, I have to rip it. I'm ripping it bad. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to destroy your beautiful packaging. But at least I get to recycle this one because it looks like it's all cardboard. It's not nearly as pretty now, but I'll at least be able to get them out. Oh, it's Jackie! She's right there. Forgot to tell you the claims on this. So it's a hydrating 4-in-1 full coverage buildable multitasking concealer, exclusive diamond shaped doe foot applicator for precise application, 12-hour crease-free weightless wear, photo-friendly, no flashback, and non-comedogenic. How to apply? So for highlight, you're supposed to do 2 to 3 shades lighter than your natural skin tone. That's kind of what I do with the same undertone. To contour, 3 shades darker than your skin tone, and then to conceal and retouch, the one that's closest to the foundation shade. This is half an ounce of concealer, which I think is quite a bit because that's half the size of foundation. That seems like a lot. All right, here is our diamond shape applicator. Vanilla is the shade that I wear in the foundation, so let's try. Don't get that in your hair, Jen. Did I already do it? No, good. All right, so we're gonna try right here with the vanilla. That looks pretty good. We'll have to see. It looks a little yellow. I'm gonna go ahead and try porcelain. They don't look that much different. I definitely wouldn't say that's porcelain. When I think porcelain, I think like white. Like really, really white. This one is called almond. That actually looks like it would be a good highlight shade. I'm leaning toward vanilla for the conceal, almond for the highlight. Let's see. Let's try snow. Whoa, that one's really light. I think that one's too light. I don't know. What do you think? I'd love to know in the comments what you think. It really made a big jump from here to here. We went from light medium to light real quick. I don't think I need to go any lighter than that, so let's go ahead and go a little deeper and try to find that contour shade. Okay, let's try natural beige. I do have neutral undertones, so that's kind of what I'm going for here. Might not be dark enough. I don't think that's dark enough. Okay, let's try honey. This one looks pretty good. That one looks good. I think that'll be the contour. That's the one I'm choosing. I'd love to know if you think I'm choosing correctly, but I think that's it. The 14 shades that I didn't open because these swatches are everywhere are gonna go straight to Project Beauty Share. I'm not gonna open them so that they can use them. They don't take used, even if you've just swatched them once, products with doe foot applicators. So yeah, hopefully they'll believe me that they are brand new and those will go straight to them. And the other ones that I swatch, I'll just have to pass on to friends. Okay, this is gonna be a weird choice, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply primer to half of my face, and then we're not gonna do foundation. Let's just do the concealer and see how that goes. Because I feel like if I use foundation, especially in my concealer area, it's gonna impact the concealer's performance, if that makes sense. We're gonna go ahead and use the Hangover Primer by Too Faced. Give it the best shot, use their primer. I really like this primer. It's a watery kind of feeling. It's got a coconut scent to it that's relatively strong, so if you don't like scents or fragrance on your face, you're not gonna like it, but I love how quickly it seeps into the skin. It doesn't leave the skin feeling silicone-y or slippy or anything. It just kind of goes right into the skin and it's like, boop, there it goes, it's gone. The under eyes first. Let's work light to dark. So we're gonna go with almond under the eye. I'm gonna start with just a little dab, and then I'm gonna blend it down in a triangle kind of shape. I've learned that that's kind of my preferred way of concealing. I used to draw the triangle on, and then I realized that's just too much for someone that has fine lines. It cakes up and it looks bad, and I don't like it. Okay, I wanted to start with just the littlest amount. I think that's too little. So I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little bit more. And this may not be quite light enough. I don't know. I think that probably looks good. What do you think? How's that look? I think that looks pretty good. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, now I'm gonna use the vanilla, and I'm gonna conceal around my nose and on my chin. Those are my driest areas and also the places where I have a little bit of redness. But I'm just gonna do half so you can see how it looks. In the summertime, I don't really like to use a lot of foundation anyway, just because I feel like it's too much, it's too heavy. I don't like the way it feels. It makes my face feel like it can't sweat appropriately, you know? Kind of put a little bit more over here. Just a little bit. Okay. I'm a little scared to contour, but we're gonna do it. By the way, this mirror, I get asked all the time what it is. It's made by Simple Human. Bed Bath & Beyond has a 20% off coupon pretty much all the time, so that's where I would recommend getting it from because it's a little bit pricey, but the magnification on it is amazing. Usually it has a light on it, but I need to plug it in. That looks orange. That is very, very orange. If I blend it more. Don't go that far. I don't know. It looks more warm than I expected it to be. It said that the shade was more neutral, but it's definitely orangey. Oh no. Do I need to open up another deeper shade? That's pretty orange. At least in my view. The viewfinder over there is really very, very small, so it's hard for me to see, but that looks straight up orange to me. That did not work. The next deepest one is Maple, that's supposed to be neutral. I don't want to waste it. Instead of going by what they say is neutral, I'm gonna go by the one that is my instinct. Warm Sand? I don't know, I'm scared. Okay, so this is Warm Sand. This is Butterscotch. They all look kind of orange. And then this one's Mocha. It's a little darker. I'm gonna try Mocha. I hate wasting it if it's not good, but hopefully my friend will be able to use it if it doesn't work out for me. Oh, that actually looks kind of nice. Let's try that. Whoa, that's dark. Oh my gosh, I did too much. No, that's a lot. Oh my gosh. Holy moly, that's way too much. Okay, that's not cute. That's not cute at all. All right, we're gonna wash this off. We'll be right back. Okay, so I just took a little bit of water and wiped it off. It came off pretty easily, but I want to put the primer back on. We're gonna use a little less this time. All right, Mocha, don't let me down, Mocha. Come on, you can do it. We're just gonna do, let's try one dot right there. Maybe a little bigger of a dot. That's a dot. Okay, let's try again. Oh, it's still orange. Orange contour, not for the win. Okay, so apparently I am not meant to contour with this. Doesn't that look orange? It's not good. I don't want to waste another deep shade, so I think I'm going to give up on the contour situation and then try to pass these along to my friends. Oh gosh, okay. Oh no, I just did more. Okay. Abandon ship, abandon ship. No more contouring. We're giving up. We're quitting. All right, so far I've got a really nice natural looking coverage under my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the other eye. Oh, I've got some leftover lash glue there. Isn't that pretty? I'm not gonna bore you with the other eye. I'm gonna do that and I'll be back in a second. I just got these new Moda prismatic brushes. It's new brush designs. These are specifically made for powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna set my left eye, the one that I just did, with one of these brushes and the Cover FX setting powder. I only have a finishing powder by Too Faced and a powder foundation, so I don't think that I can use that as a setting powder. So we're just gonna use the one by Cover FX. And I'm only gonna set this side. Oh, isn't that pleasant? That's a very pleasant feeling. That is really soft. Feels very nice. And we'll just set it everywhere. Just on that side. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face and I'll be right back. All right, we are back. The rest of the face is done, and I know people are going to ask me what is on my lips today. I am wearing Too Faced's Drunk Dial, and I also put a little bit of Milk's holographic lip gloss over top of it, but all the holographic is gone because I mushed my lips together and now it's just a regular gloss. So just so you know, this doesn't stay hollow unless you never touch your lips together ever again. But the major color you're seeing is Drunk Dial by Too Faced. On my eyes, I have a mix of some things. The brownish shades that are on my eye are the Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag palette. On my lid, I have the single player shadow in Luck Dragon by Geek Chic Cosmetics on this side, topped with the Stila Ballet Baby Liquid Goodness. And then on the outside, I have Popstar Cosmetics Mesmerize in the shade Hypnotize. That's on the outer corner. So it is currently, what time is it? It is currently 4:29 in the afternoon. So we're not gonna be able to do an entire wear test 8 hours like I normally do because that would be, well, we might be able to come back. We'll come back close to the 8-hour mark and we'll check on this. We'll check on the redness around my nose, on my chin, and then my under eyes, and hopefully be able to give you some information on how this wore. Again, this side is set, this side is not set, and yeah, we'll be back in a couple seconds for the wear test results. I stayed up a little extra late for you because you know I love you. It is 12:43 at night. I am done. The hair extensions did not make it, so we've got shorter haired Jen here. But let's talk about the concealer. Jen, shut up. Let's get into the concealer. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in so you can see. All right, so here's the verdict. This is what I'm seeing. You'll have to tell me what you see, but it's pretty much gone from my chin. That might be from eating using a napkin. I'm not going to hold that against it. I do see on the side of my nose, I see some caking. Do you see that the way that I see it? We'll zoom in nice and close so you can see it. Not a fan of that, and it is on both sides, the set and unset side. As far as under the eyes, I definitely have some creasing, but I feel like it lasted the best on me under my eyes. And my lashes are falling off. Just give them a little pinch. Let's pretend like they weren't wonky lashes for a second. I'm definitely curious to see what you think down below. Let's go ahead and zoom out for final thoughts. All right, so first impression of this, I do like it, but I don't love it. I do like the coverage of it. It gives a nice medium coverage for me, and I like the way that it looks. I feel like it looks like skin. It doesn't look fake. I didn't cake it on, like I didn't layer it up to try to make it full coverage, but it gave me the coverage that I really wanted. I felt like it looked very natural. The wear on it is not great. If your skin is dry, you may not like this. I don't know. You'll have to tell me your experiences in the comments below. But because of the caking on my nose, I would imagine it wouldn't work as well for dry skin as it may work for other skin types. But I do like the way that it wore under my eyes, but it's not fabulous. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that down. Hopefully you can see it. But there's definitely creasing under the eyes. But it's not the worst that I've ever seen. I've definitely seen seen worse. So do I think this is worth $28? Probably not for me. I would say this is definitely worth maybe $18. I think that it's worth more than a drugstore concealer for me, but I don't think it's worth the $28. But again, this is just the first impression, and we are the collective brain of makeup awesomeness. So it's not just about my personal experiences, especially if you have a different skin type than me. I would love to know your thoughts about this concealer in the comments below so we can all learn from you. One more thing about the shade selection, I was really disappointed in the deeper shades in that they were so orange. I know that Jackie Aina really worked on these shades, so it's possible that someone with a deeper complexion, it's not going to look like that on you the way that it looks on me. I mean, we have different skin tones, so it's going to look different, but it definitely didn't work for contouring for me at all. I would need something a lot cooler, and as far as the ones that I opened, I couldn't really contour with them. If you have a suggestion for shade that you think might work for me for contour, let me know and maybe I'll try it. I want to be sure before I open another one because I want to donate as many as possible. If you don't know what Project Beauty Share is, I'll put a link down below for you. But when it comes to the shades that I feel like were actually meant for my skin tone, I feel like they looked really nice. That the brightening shade really did brighten, and the one that matched my skin really matched my skin nicely. I felt like it was a good match. So that is my review of the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, definitely make sure that you hit that thumbs up button down below. It makes YouTube think that I'm cool, so that it'll suggest my video to other people. Also, leaving comments really helps me out a lot. And if you're not already subscribed and you would like to be subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button before you leave. And mad love to you, and I will see you in a video very, very soon. I'll wave with my mirror too.